beautiful people. We were talking about recently about girls and their vanities and they're looking skinny and the Victoria's Secret, but there are men also that consider themselves, pretty. And they want to have plastic surgery.
They want to be prettier.
Boys, you can be pretty. There are things that you could fix up on yourself, There's good the plastic surgery, which helps a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I do, give a round of applause for plastic surgery. Mm-hmm. But what a boy would like to enhance. Mm-hmm. If you don't have, well, you might have something that you want to enhance. But you want to change also, maybe your features on your face.
What could they want to enhance?
Maybe their nose.
Okay.
Where are you going, Sandhya? No.
There's been an increase in men's actually plastic surgery procedures, and it's been pretty high since last year, and it's increased the highest since the onset of time.
And why?
Why? It's funny because I was reading a little bit about that whole dynamic, and the main things that they're getting done is Botox, which they're minimally invasive.
But
they're
so
fillers.
Weird. It looks so weird.
You know what? I disagree. I think that the 50-year-olds, the baby boomers or whatever, these guys are finding themselves single again, and there's a lot of beautiful single young girls out there, and they have to keep up with the game,
And even the older women their age
they're doing it.
They're doing the plastic surgery.
And we're very open about it, and we're like, hey, I got this, I got that. So the funny thing is that with men, they're a little more private about their research. They do a lot more research than we tend to do, and then they really don't want to keep going back. Like we go and get like a facial every couple months or every month. They want to make sure that they go in and they go out and never go back. So they get a whole bunch of stuff that it is.
A lot of men, it's embarrassing for them to go to the manicurist.
Yes.
And get their nails done.
Yes.
I know somebody.
And there are some like nail salons now.
Yes.
You go and I don't know. Obviously, I've never been to one, but I'm sure there's football playing in the corner and cold beer instead of champagne.
Of course, I do agree that men have to keep up with their shape. I do agree that they have to, if they want to keep up having a good life, they have to keep up with the age. You talking about the men manicure, I mean, how great is that you have your significant other touching you with like soft hands and nails all clean?
No.
I like that.
I
I like my men to be all groomed up.
No.
I like my
You probably like the eyebrows done too, don't you? Okay. That looks funny.
I know. He's gonna have big, strong, rugged.
Yeah, give me some callus.
No.
Give me some word. I want a tough guy.
Their lips like this. Hey, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on. And with their cheeks like this, and they're
So
going to open their eyes.
back to the plastic surgery on the face. I have a message for all men.
Uh-oh. Listen up.
Don't do it. At all. Men age so
Faster.
beautifully.
But that's a double standard.
I don't care if it is or not. I think older men have a sophistication.
Yes.
I think they have
Yes.
a warmth. They have a wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Every line on their face tells a story of their lives.
Yes.
And it's just so.
I think you're talking about my fiance.
I love.
Okay, I'm getting a little hot right now.
My
Okay.
fiance is 35.
But no, you look at men that have had real plastic surgery.
Yes.
Look at Bruce Jenner, Olympic athlete, sexiest man on earth for all of a minute, and then he goes in, he has a facelift and his brow lift and his whole
Oh, that is, yes.
change.
Yeah, you're right.
And
You're right. It
whenever-
has to be very subtle. Again, like
Yes.
little tiny things, maybe a
Or
little
like
wrinkle
if your
or something,
nose
but
is
not.
ugly and like big,
Yeah.
and you want to change it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I
Right.
Or your eyes are too small and you want to make it. I don't know. Something.
And another thing that has increased is African Americans getting plastic surgery, and it's been documented that they're going to now to get plastic surgery. And apparently, in the past, what I've read is that there's a stigma with African Americans that if a woman or even a man or even a woman going and get plastic surgery, it's almost like you're going against your race and you're trying to look too white, And I've always felt that that's a double standard because they have, you should have the right to look however you
However
want.
you wanna look.
Obviously every extreme is wrong.
course.
Like we look at Michael Jackson, for instance.
that's just out of the
But
question.
maybe a little extra here, or a little extra there, or a little less there. I think it should be fair game, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
well, with
yes.
the whole, I mean, I don't understand the whole race dynamic,
Right.
trying to look white. Does that mean that if I go for a spray tan, now all of a sudden I'm trying to be a Latina because I'm sitting in between you two? If I go and I get long, dark extensions, all of a sudden I don't want to be white anymore?
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
I mean, you just want to change your looks. You
Yeah.
have the right. This is your body, your temple. You do with it whatever you feel like.
Yes.
Obviously, good.
Right.
But like, I
Okay,
mean,
so do either of you feel like we're kind of sending like bad message to children? Like, it's okay, little girl, if you want to
Yes,
to go out
it's
and
okay.
get your nose done. It's okay if you want bigger boobs. It's okay if you
It
want
is
a nip,
okay.
a tuck. I
It
mean,
is okay. Like for example, obesity.
Mm-hmm.
If you get into an older age, you're
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, and you are 300 pounds, I mean, why don't you just go to a procedure that is obviously physically is going to change your
okay,
Right.
that's a medical issue.
Yeah, no, but
That's not
I
like
agree with
something
you.
that
I think it again it has to do with your how stable you are and the reasons why you're doing it. A lot of times you feel like like I remember back when I got my plastic surgery done, one of the doctors that I went to consult, they asked me flat out, why are you doing this? Is it because your boyfriend is telling you need to do this, or is it because you want to? And I think education is really what
Yes.
keeps you, mental
prepared
stable,
for
stable,
stable.
Do
Yeah.
either of you watch Glee?
No.
Glee. I know that sounds totally random. Last
No.
night or this week they had an episode on where they're talking about the 16-year-old girl and she wants a nose job, and the entire
That's young.
episode is about being
Yes.
happy with who you are
Right.
and yourself. And
Right.
Exactly. The point of the story: be happy with who you are.
Do what makes you
Exactly.
happy.
Do what makes you happy.
Coming up next, Overtown has a huge controversy over soccer. Stay tuned to find out what it's all about.